You're now watching Q News. Here are the top stories for this hour. Israeli airstrikes on Gaza over the past 24 hours have killed 30 Palestinians. Palestinian media reported strikes near Kamal Adwan Hospital in Beit Lahia and a home in El Shati camp, killing 4 and injuring others. Israeli occupation forces have killed at least 3 people in ramped-up operations across the occupied West Bank. The Palestinian Health Ministry reported that an 18-year-old was killed overnight in an Israeli airstrike in Tamun, a town northeast of Nablus city, while a 40-year-old man was shot dead in the nearby village of Taluza. The official Palestinian news agency Wafa also reported a second Palestinian killed in a strike in Tamun. An Israeli airstrike on a home in the Brej camp in central Gaza has killed 4 Palestinians and injured 13 others. Meanwhile, another body was recovered from a targeted house near El Nusayrat camp. The Israeli military has confirmed the death of a commander from its 932nd Battalion in northern Gaza. This adds to earlier reports of 2 soldier deaths and severe injuries amid ongoing clashes. The Palestinian Health Ministry has warned of an impending catastrophe as hospitals run out of fuel due to Israeli restrictions. The crisis stems from Israeli restrictions on fuel entering Gaza since the war began, leaving critical facilities such as oxygen stations, medicine storage units, and neonatal incubators at risk of shutting down. The ministry also accused Israel of forcing aid convoys to take dangerous routes prone to theft, further complicating the delivery of essential supplies to the besieged enclave. The UN Relief and Works Agency UNRWA has condemned the death of children in Gaza from the extreme cold, calling it a tragedy that no child in the 21st century should have to face. Displaced Palestinian families living in makeshift tents lack proper heating and clothing to endure the harsh winter. UNRWA urged international action to provide urgent aid and ensure that basic needs such as blankets and warm clothing are met to prevent further loss of life. The World Food Programme has condemned an Israeli attack on its aid convoy in Gaza, calling for the safe passage of humanitarian aid across the region. In a statement, the WFP described Sunday's shooting near the Wadi Gaza checkpoint as a horrifying incident in which Israeli forces targeted a clearly marked envoy, endangering staff lives and immobilizing the vehicles. The organization urged all parties to ensure that humanitarian operations can proceed safely and without obstruction. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has reaffirmed support for a peaceful Syrian-led political transition during a call with Saudi Foreign Minister Faisal bin Farhan. Blinken emphasized the international community's shared goal of ensuring respect for all Syrians' rights, including minorities, and preventing Syria from being used as a base for terrorism. The conversation highlighted the importance of a collaborative approach to achieving stability in the region.
That have now been adopted by countries throughout the region and well beyond.
The U.S. has announced a 6-month waiver on certain restrictions to facilitate humanitarian aid and essential services in Syria. The decision allows the Treasury Department to authorize support for critical needs, including food, water, and medical supplies. This move aims to improve living conditions and ensure the delivery of vital assistance to Syrian communities facing ongoing challenges. Lebanese Parliament Speaker Nabih Berri has called for a general session on Thursday to elect a new president. The vote comes amid a prolonged leadership vacuum and a critical period of political and economic challenges for Lebanon. This development is seen as a pivotal step towards addressing the country's ongoing instability and rebuilding state institutions. This concludes our top stories for this hour. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates on Q News.